Hello everyone, this is Vicki Verley. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly tarot scopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading.
Leo.
Hi Leo. Vicki Verley here, Rock and Roll Prophetess. I'm recording these at night, so it probably looks a little different, and I hope they're going to turn out, but I've just got a lot on my plate, and I'm trying to get these done and out for you guys as fast as possible. So this is the free reading for Leo for July 2015. Let's see what we're going to get. Oh, that just went flying all over the place there, didn't it? This is a kind of a cool month for you guys. It should be. You know, we've got the starting right on July 1st. I think one went the wrong way. I want to find it if it did. Let me do a quick scan. Did one flip and go the wrong way? No, I guess not. Starting as soon as July 1st, we're going to have the Venus conjunct Jupiter in your sign. So this is a once every 12-year thing, and it's really cool for you guys then. And happy birthday to all you July Leos, too, by the way. After the 22nd, the sun moves into your sign, too. And the sun's going to hit Jupiter, Venus is going to... Astrologers often say that the sun conjunct Jupiter is the luckiest day of the year. That's a thing people say. But I would say, boy, Venus conjunct Jupiter is right up there, too. So it's really good luck, really good fortune happening in your sign. So you really can't get any better than this. And boy, the cards are sure showing some good stuff here. I need to get one more for you guys. By the way, this is always the Hanson Roberts deck that I use for the tarot. And then I will pull a card for the Beast Mistress Animal Totem cards, which are my cards. And you can check that out over here. There should be a link saying goods and services. It'll take you to my book and my cards and everything else. Oh, by the way, too, I'm going to try to announce it every month. I'm about 3 weeks out on the readings, and that's not terribly bad. But if you're going to order a reading, which you can also do through that goods and services, you're going to be looking at about 3-week wait. And, you know, that's the best I can do. I'm really trying hard to get everybody seen as quickly as possible. But I also got to make sure that I can do you a good reading, and I can't be exhausted and tired out and do that, okay? So let's take a look at this cards here. High Priestess, right away. If you had a hunch about some kind of money, you definitely got money coming, boy. You got 6 of Pentacles. You're going to get paid, and paid well, with 10 of Pentacles. So many of you may be getting some kind of big amount of money. You may sell a property. Often this is a property with the 10 of Pentacles. Real estate, property. You may sell a property. As I was saying property and thinking property as far as, you know, a building or a house or something, there's other things that are referred to as properties. And I'm not even sure what they are. But feels like it's rights to something. You know, isn't there, you sell your rights to something that's a property or something like that. That could be for a lot of you too. Okay, so but the High Priestess is on. So you have this hunch. Your intuition is going to be really keen and really on this month too. High Priestesses, your intuition's on. You're tuned in, and you have a hunch. And you got one side of you. You've got money on one side and lovers on the other. But you know what I was just hearing is that song Stuck in the Middle with You. Jokers to the left of me, or who's to the left of me and jokers to my right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you. Clowns to the left of me. I don't know why that song would come in. Because that's not what this reading is depicting whatsoever. Because it doesn't seem like I feel stuck in the middle with you. It feels like I feel falling in love with the lovers here. Or, you know, your mojo is just working, Leo. It just is because of this astrology stuff, you know. It's just, and it's trining Uranus, too. So, I mean, it could be a new love affair for a lot of you. And this particular spread, they're not introducing anybody new. If I was reading for you personally, I would say, this is somebody you already know. And in many cases it could be, but it could be somebody new. High Priestess, sometimes though, if this isn't you, like in a man's, well, somebody who's interested in women, the High Priestess can be their ideal woman. I mean, it could be like that, but I'm so strong on it, it's intuition. Whatever the case, it's great. It looks really, really good. You know, in this property, indeed, this scroll is really standing out to me for her. I think it's really like the scroll of knowledge or something like that. But this could be, you know, here's the deed, you know, to the place. I'm getting the money. It could be something like that. Lover's upright, and maybe it's just things are just going my way, and my relationship's really good. I'm rocking the relationship. I'm rocking the finances, and things are just rolling along pretty good. And that's the gist of it, anyway. I mean, the details are going to vary. There's other things happening here. Ace of Swords is in reverse, so not every single thing you're doing is going to turn out. I feel like you have to be open-minded, because look at Ace of Swords in reverse and Magician in reverse, both pointing down. And that could be like a thumbs down, like no, not going to happen. I'm trying not to cast so much shadow. I'm shooting this at night, like I said. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning. I'm shooting some of these at night to try to get it all done. But now, Magician reverse and Ace of Swords in reverse are very similar, as they are upright are very similar meanings. Victory, triumph, breakthrough, you know, tenacity, go for it. In reverse, it's like can be wasted energy. Well, it's saying maybe the breakthrough is not going to happen at this time. Magician is you're wasting your energy. You're trying to squeeze a square peg in a round hole in reverse here. And it's a waste of energy. And it lines up over here with these swords and this devil, like don't be in bondage. So when these two show together like this is always, don't be so fixated on it's got to go one certain way. Be more open, be more willing to see how it, now I'm hearing the doors, which way the wind blows. I don't know if it's any of my musician friends who are passed on lately. The spirit guides are just giving me all these music quotes lately. I'm hearing all these songs. Well, I do know quite a few musicians who have passed on anymore, I'll tell you. Well, maybe they're hanging around, or maybe it's not even related to them. I don't know. But I digress. Back to the reading. And because this card also is saying, like, not wanting to let go of something. I put 8 years into this, and I'm not really 7, 8 years Saturn cycle, you know, and you tried and it's maybe not flourishing. This is a new day dawning, especially with the Three of Rods here. You know, the Three of Rods is my ships are coming in. This is a sunrise. The sunrise is over the new day is dawning, period. And there's going to be money to do what you want to do. You don't want to throw good money after bad. You know, you don't want to keep putting stuff going back that old way. This is a major new beginning for you too on many levels. And many of you could be falling in love with Jupiter, Venus in your first house. Yeah. Venus is love, Venus is money. Here you got them both, you know, and Jupiter is going to accelerate it and make it bigger. Jupiter's luck. Expansion, abundance. So they're never, I mean, not never, but this is a rare opportunity for you to start something new. Ace of Swords is a new card, but really Ace of Swords is often fighting against something that's been long looming. You know, and it seems like it can't happen, and then there's a breakthrough. So in reverse, it's usually not a completely new idea. Ace of Rods is a completely new idea, you know, or this isn't always. This is a breakthrough, trying to break through some old barriers. And it just seems like it's not really going to happen, and I really want to tell you that it's wasted energy. Uranus trining this Jupiter thing, too, for you guys. You know, this is could be something completely new. That also has to do with new. That also has to do with sudden changes in your course. And be ready to go. Be ready to change your course in an instant. Things could change on a dime. You know, it could just change quickly, and it's right coming at you. I mean, you're right in it. But it's a good thing. Leos usually aren't afraid of change, or you guys don't usually, you know. You can be fixed, so there's that element of it. But you're not usually ones to just hang on and, you know, you're up for some excitement. You're up for some adventure. You know, so that could be like what this could be. So you've definitely got some money coming. You definitely have, your love life is looking good. But it's time to take a new road. It's time to make a new turn. You could take this money and really turn it into something huge here. Your ships are coming in. You've arrived, you know. But if you're going to just like try to keep putting it into, like, say, a failing business, The business is failing, and especially if it's been 7 or 8 years, whatever you're trying to like revitalize that's been going on for 7, 8 years, maybe a waste of energy. Okay. And it maybe there's more. It's a new day. There's blessings to be had. There's major blessings to be had. This is the thing isn't going to come around again for another 12 years. So I say this to you guys all the time for some reason, but make hay while the sun shines. You know, it's your glory. You're in your glory. These are your glory days. These could be some of the best times of your life. But it's about being right here and now, not trying to backtrack and do whatever's there. For those of you old enough too, this was the other thing that I wanted to say real quick. Oh, sorry, I kicked the camera. I hope it's not shaking. Did it shake everything out of frame here? No, it didn't. Okay, good. For those of you old enough to remember, you can think back 12 years ago. Well, what was going on 12 years ago? 24. You know, you can take it back as far as you like. And these are always good ways to see, you know, well, what did happen then? What blessings did I have then? You know, Venus may have not been in there around this time, though. Venus is giving it that extra boost. I'm not sure Venus cycle. I mean, I'm sure Venus did conjunct Jupiter at some point, but maybe not as the sun's going into Leo and everything's just really lining up in your corner. I mean, really, it is your time to shine. Period, Leo. So, shine on. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Okay, so let's take a look at this animal totem for you guys for the month of July. Do I have one? Yeah, I have one. Swan. Oh, how cool. How apropos. I'm loving how these are working into the tarot readings. I'm not going to try to hold it up to the camera. I'm going to just put it in later. So I'm going to hold it down here and just read. Graceful beauty, loyal partner and friend. Recognize the divine within us all. Transformation. Emerge of your true being. Emergence of your true being. Loving yourself at all stages in life. So this is a transformation for you, big time. You're moving into a new level. This energy is really here for you. You have all these blessings here. The swan doesn't want to go back to be the ugly duckling. The swan is transformed in its new beauty. And he does so with grace. You know, this is not graceful. You know, trying to beat this dead horse or trying to pound this square peg in this hole. That's not graceful. This is graceful. High priestess and lovers and being in that love vibe and in that beauty. And that's totally what this is about too. And the loving, for you guys too, it's saying loving yourself at all stages of life. And that's because of the ugly duckling thing and all that. But also, I'm feeling like this has to do with others too. Being gracious. And nobody knows how to be gracious more than a Leo. I mean, that's practically one of your main descriptions. You know, Leos know how to be gracious. So there's an element of graciousness. This is to make your transition as smooth as possible. And you have to let the old fall away. Don't be in bondage to the old, in order for the beautiful swan and the lovers and all this stuff to emerge for you guys. And it's prime, it really is. Okay, hang on, don't go anywhere because I got a couple more things I want to tell you about, but have a great July and I'll talk to you next month. Hi everyone, before we go, I wanted to let everyone know that I've signed up for Patreon, so if you want to, you can still donate through PayPal and through Google Wallet. But if you enjoy all the free content that I post every month, you can sign up to Patreon, and it's just my name, patreon.com/VickyVerley. If you go on my main channel under the About section, you'll find all that. You know, there's a link to Patreon and everything else, how to order a mandala, how to get a reading, prints, everything that's available. And of course on Amazon, if you're learning how to read tarot from these videos, you know, you can order my book, Tarot in the Modern World. It's less than $10, very reasonable. And everything is on this Order the Mandala page. If you can't find anything else, go to the Order the Mandala page. And there we have everything. My deck, the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards is there. You know, the charts, the reports, and make a donation through PayPal. So I really do appreciate all your support. You know, it's a labor of love, but it does take up quite a bit of time to get all these readings out to you guys every month. And any little bit definitely helps. Also on my main page, you can check out some of my other channels on the home section. I've got a link to some of my other stuff here. You know, this Vivi Creator Shorts, it's my keyboard station, and if you have small children, I have the Vicky Verley channel, which is learning songs for kids. Okay, I want to thank you all for donating, and liking, and sharing, and commenting, and subscribing to my channels. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.